Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K25 Gauntlet Challenge. And are you ready for this one? We are at, it's NXT 2.0. I don't really care too much about that brand. But anyways, it wasn't that bad. It was just under the wrong control, that's all. But anyways, nonetheless, we are at NXT 2.0. It's still NXT crowd, still good. And it is a gauntlet match, as the title would tell you, because it's a gauntlet challenge, 5-person gauntlet challenge. And it's sure to be exciting as always, because when you have a gauntlet match, whether it's 5 superstars, 10 superstars, 30 superstars, which we've done before, damn, that was a long one, but it is always exciting to watch. It's always exciting to see how these superstars fare, how these superstars play out. Can superstars go from number 1, make it all the way to the end? Some do. It has happened before. Not always, but it's always interesting to see how it happens, who goes against who, and the different matchups and different styles. It always makes it exciting. And this is the 9th wonder of the world. It is China making her way down to the ring, ready for this match, as always, proving, hey, she is the best of the best. And this right here is going to be an interesting matchup, because you have the 9th one in the world, China, against some would say a top talent, some would say a mid-card talent, but a rising star nonetheless. No matter how you look at it, it is Eddie Thorpe. Man, can this man do it? He's been in quite a few matches, some random matches, I think a gauntlet match in the past as well. I'm intrigued to see how he fares in this one tonight. Will he come out on top? Will he prove himself one of the best? And these two look absolutely ready to go. Eddie Thorpe straight off the bat, running in on China, making sure to knock her down. And that's a good strategy, folks. I said it time and time again. When you start off in this matchup, when you start from the get-go, you have to find a strategy. You have to do something to make sure you aren't worn down, torn apart, anything like that. Especially if you make it to the final 2, folks. You have to make sure that down the line you have as much energy, stamina, endurance, everything. You've got to make sure you are at almost as tip-top shape as you can be. You do not want to make it to the end only to lose because you just don't have enough stamina or perseverance, anything like that. You have to do what you have to do to come out on top and try and get the victory as quick as possible. And now we see China out on top. Nice strike to the head of Eddie Thorpe. Gotta make sure he does not even remember this match. Make sure he maybe regrets entering this match. And now China, this is a no DQ match. China gonna use it to full advantage. Well, try to anyways. Now clobbering the head of China herself. Turnabout is fair play, I suppose. And I suppose, as you can see by indication of the referee being on the outside, this is not just a no DQ match, it is a falls count anywhere match. Another kick to the chest. China, but China just shrugging it off like it was nothing. Absolutely nothing. And now China in a bit of control once again. Sizing Eddie Thorpe up, telling him to get to his feet. What is her mind? A clobber to the ribs and try and take the air out of him. Good strategy there. Now China, to the outside again. Over the steps. Wants to go to this part of the ring for some reason. Maybe knows what's underneath there. Looking for something very specific, and it is a table. You absolutely love to see tables. No DQ matches, that's all the crowd really wants. They want to see tables. They want to see somebody go through the table. And hasn't set it up yet. Oh, that barely hit him. I think that was like a tickle to Eddie Thorpe, but China's still on top of him nonetheless. Going to make sure Eddie Thorpe regrets ever entering this match, as I said before, to the top rope. calling him to his feet. I thought she was going to go for a diving elbow drop, perhaps. Maybe taking too much time, but no. Eddie Thorpe's, the back of his head, I think, landed on the table. But it wasn't even effective. Now China hitting him with the table. Throwing it on top of him. But kicking back does Eddie Thorpe. And prove, hey, I am way better than you. I don't give a damn that you're a legend in this business, that you're a Hall of Famer as a part of D-Generation X. A lot of people believe should be a solo Hall of Famer for that matter, but nonetheless. Nice, beautiful DDT by Thorpe on that table. Trying to add more damage to that of China, but it was not to be. I got table in hand, setting it up in the middle of the ring. Maybe going to plan to use it a bit later. It took too much time, way too much time, Thorpe. Oh, but maybe not. The quickness of Thorpe to hit that crossbody. And now into the table goes China. Remember, she was the one who brought her in the ring. She was the one who brought her in and goes through. Beautiful flapjack. Surprised didn't go for the cover. Calling China to her feet. No, Thorpe, what the hell were you thinking? I don't know what he had on his mind there. Now we're getting blow by blow action. Back and forth. Seems to be a constant in these matches. And now China with the advantage. Beautiful drop kick. Even though going through the table, she is still on top. And now shot to the gut. Oh, is she going for the pedigree? Looks like it. Looks like it. Pedigree hits. In with the cover. That's got to be it. That's got to be a knockout blow for Eddie Thorpe. Oh, I thought it was. 2 3/4. As near a fall as I've probably ever seen. Actually, I've probably seen better by Roman Reigns, but nonetheless, I stand by it. Beautiful, beautiful elbow. Sizing him up again. Saying, I dare you to kick out again. And a second pedigree on the debris of the tables this time. May have hit like the leg of the table there. And that's it. That's it. Second time was definitely the charm for China. She's still got another 3 competitors to go though. Does not get a lot of time to get a breather. And my, oh my, China could be in trouble. I mean, this should be a phenomenal matchup. The big ass Fatu, dangerous as they get. Samoan heritage. This is going to be an exciting competition between these two. And China realizes the threat level of Fatu right now. She went straight on the attack. Which is good. You need to do that. You had to do that, but it was not enough. But no, nice, beautiful Hurricane Roller into the Thez press. China staying on the attack, and that's good. You've got to do it. Clobbering the head. I mean, some would say that has zero effect on a Samoan. Samoans are naturally known for their hard-headedness. And that does not mean stubbornness. That literally, physically, they're hard heads. I mean, that was proven right there. Didn't even get a 1 count. But China not letting it phase her, which is good. You can't let anything phase you in a match like this. If there's a near fall, there's a near fall. You have to stay on the attack. The two locking up. That awkward lockup, but just shoving China away. Once again, proving the power of Fatu. Now looking underneath the ring. Thinking of something dangerous, as always. And China, oh! That China, I think, managed to somehow block that chair shot. Now China showing the strength of her own. Shoving Fatu into the corner. Now China to the outside, looking for something of her own. Steel chair as well. Fatu, though, back in it. neither of these two allowed to use their weapon of choice, which both happen to be the same thing, but anyways. And I've got a handful of hair, but Fatu does not like that one bit. Nice chop to the chest of China. Got her up, in with the rib breaker. That's got to take all the air out of China. And a fight against Fatu, you have to imagine if China does come out on top, she's got to take a lot of wear and tear from this matchup. But Fatu, just like that, fighting back. Oh no, got a steel chair in hand. Oh, but ducked out of it. Good, good, good. Oh, but no, was not quick enough to capitalize. But still back to her feet somehow, some way. That's adrenaline for you, folks. Adrenaline can do wonderful things for you. Sure, you feel it down the line, you feel it afterwards, but in the moment when you need it the most, the survival instinct of that adrenaline rush can do absolute wonders for you. And that's proving it right there, right now for China. China. Oh, I thought she was maybe going for a pedigree. Big powerbomb instead. I think the shoulder hitting the steel chair. In with the cover. No, not it just yet. Not yet. Fatu got a bit more life left in him. China has really, really taken the fight. Been damn well impressive against the likes of Fatu. Fatu fighting back. Oh, now we're going to see blows again between these two. Phenomenal matchup. Phenomenal styles. You absolutely love to see it. China fighting back right now against the likes of Fatu. Trying to make sure he doesn't get anything in, but he is getting the odd shots in. This has been absolute stalemate. Even matchup. And now this proving right here. Blow after blow between each other. But who is going to get the big shot? Both locked up again. And it is Fatu with a big backbreaker. In with the cover. Believes that is it for China. But not, again, one count. Only a one count. This late in the matchup for China. It's damn well impressive. The back of the head of China, man. That's good. She's got to be knocked out. She has got to be knocked out. There's absolutely no way she gets back in it. Big splash by Fatu. And that is all she wrote, folks, for China. 1, 2, no, what? How in the world? How in the absolute living world? I thought going for another splash. Headbutt instead. No freaking way. And China must not know where she is right now. There's absolutely zero way China knows where she is right now. And I don't know why she went to the outside to get that steel chair when there was one in the middle of the ring. Nonetheless, again, that I think proving my point, does not know where the hell she is. Just running on instinct at this point. Somehow, some way taking it to Fatu. And I don't know how in the world China is doing it, but she is nonetheless. And going in for another powerbomb. Another one! In with the cover again. And a kick out from Fatu. Big, big kick out. And China getting a bit of a breather. That's what she needs, perhaps. But also probably thinking, what does she have to do to get rid of Fatu? Taking him to the outside. Now steel chair in hand. Gonna clobber him. But Fatu, just like that, back to his feet. That might have been a wake-up call for that man. She just took China down, and that's it. China's just was asleep after that blow. I'm not surprised. And now, oh my goodness. This is the beauty of the Gauntlet Challenge when random superstars are chosen. You have a legend, the greatest superstar of his era, the longest reigning WWE champion of all time. It's Bruno Sammartino. And taking it to Fatu. Different clashes of styles, completely different eras. But Bruno would be remiss if he didn't take the fight to Fatu right now. Bruno doesn't have a family wrestling heritage like the Samoans do. He had a son that wrestled for a bit, didn't even succeed, not a chance. I don't even know what David Sammartino did down the line, but big super kick from Fatu. It was always beautiful to see a near fall already. And now chair in hand. Bruno Sammartino is not used to using weapons, quite frankly. He's not even used to getting hit by weapons, I don't think. That was a no-no back in his day. No DQ, I don't even think even existed in his era. And Fatu gonna make sure he feels every single bit of it. Fatu to the top rope. In with a Samoan splash. That's got to be it. Taking all the air out of Sammartino. I love you, Sammartino, but oh my goodness. Okay. I was going to say that's all she wrote, but clearly not. To the top rope again. Is he going to hit? Oh, he went for it again. I think his head hit off the steel chair. That could have knocked his ass out. And it did. Holy shit. Okay. I'm not surprised. His head hit full force of that steel chair. And now we have the final competitor. Shredded as hell. It is the phenomenal one. It is AJ Styles. And always the top of his game. Some would say this is a fantasy matchup, and I would not disagree with you. Because you have two different eras once again. AJ Styles and Bruno Sammartino's. But Bruno really taking it for the phenomenal one. In with that torture rack, that modified torture rack to Styles. Styles managed to slip out of it. Oh, look for a bear hug. Did not work out. Now Styles going to the outside. Oh, grabbing the steel steps. Got bad things on mind, perhaps. Realizing this is what he has to do. Now Bruno, throwing Styles. Oh my goodness. Knee shot. And now Styles is in a bit of control. Got it up. Oshi Baroshi. Something like that. And now, in with the calf crusher. Calf crusher locked it. Rope break? What the damn hell? This is last I checked, this was false count anywhere match. Nonetheless, did not deter him. Styles clash to Bruno Sammartino. And is that it? Usually it's the end game after that, and it is. That was a quick victory for AJ Styles, but a phenomenal victory if I ever saw one. Love to see it, see to love it. And that is all she wrote. At the end of the day, the man who came out on top in this Gauntlet match, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Love to see it, happy to see it, came out on top. I've got something beautiful lined up in the 7th episode, but that is down the line. We've still got 2 episodes to go. That is all she wrote for tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, turn the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode or video to come. Keep tight, keep well, keep fighting the big fight. I will see you next time.